I'd like to give you a brief overview of our deliverance ministry services. We believe, first and foremost, by way of background, that Christians can be tormented and oppressed by demonic spirits that they need deliverance from. We believe that deliverance ministry is for today. It just did not end with the disciples, and it's a call upon the church today, and it can be beneficial for all Christians. And in a nutshell, deliverance means getting set free from demonic strongholds that are in our soul. We use a 5-step process that's teachable to others, and we're going to explain that process in a moment. The process is proven and effective. We've used it literally to minister to thousands of people in this country and around the world. It uses biblically sound teaching. The process, the actual ministry session, is quiet and gentle. It's not crazy and wacky. And we do it one-on-one in our office, but we also are able to minister to different people worldwide via Skype. The deliverance ministry process itself uses 5 different sessions. It comprises 5 sessions. First and foremost is an interview. Then we do a couple of teaching sessions. And then we do the actual deliverance ministry session on session 4. Session 5 is also a teaching session. So in a nutshell, that's the overview of the process that we use. The first session involves an interview. We talk to the client or the person who's coming in for ministry. Typically it lasts about an hour, where we get some background information, answer questions about the ministry and about the process, and really try to put the person at ease. And the kind of information we ask is helpful for us when it comes time to minister deliverance. The second session involves a teaching, where we introduce spiritual warfare concepts. Depending on the person's background, they may know very little, and explain that deliverance ministry is one aspect of spiritual warfare. We use a body, soul, and spirit model to explain the nature of demonic strongholds, and then we talk about entry points or legal rights for demonic torment in a person. And just to let you see, this is the kind of teaching, the model that we use, that we're body, soul, and spirit, that a person gets saved, gets born again, we get a new spirit in us, and the Holy Spirit comes and dwells inside of us. But the reality is as well that people can have strongholds and bondages in their lives, things we can't get freedom from, like depression, anger, fear, addictions, perversions, and behind those strongholds can in fact be demonic spirits that we need deliverance from. And as this graphic shows, things that we do or are done to us can open the door for these demons to enter into us. So that's an aspect of the first teaching session. We teach about the entry points, but then we also explain and hand out some homework to prepare. The second teaching is in session 3, if you like, and that involves another teaching where we basically show people how to close the open doors or remove the legal rights for spirits to be there. And as we do that, the reason we do that is it makes the deliverance ministry session, the next session, flow much more smoothly, and it helps facilitate the quiet and gentle aspect of the ministry. And once again, the client has, or the prayee and the client has some homework to prepare and do. So we explain that, we walk through that on how to close the doors and hand out the homework. The actual deliverance ministry session itself happens on the fourth session, typically a one-on-one type of ministry. We do it in our office here. We have helpers. Generally, if a man prays for a woman, he should have a female helper. A woman prays for a man, she should have a male helper with her. The sessions are typically 2 hours long. We sit facing one another and basically end up calling out spirits. But it takes typically 2 hours, and hopefully it goes without saying, but we do rely on the gifts, the spiritual gifts, and the power of the Holy Spirit to walk in the power and the authority that He has given us as ministers in deliverance. Once again, the process is generally pretty quiet and gentle. The fifth session involves another teaching, and that is where we basically show the client how to stay free. We use a handout called Staying on the Narrow Road That Leads to Life out of Matthew 7:13-14. We talk about the 6-week rule. There is an element of walking out deliverance where a person needs to learn how to change habits and put on new behaviors, if you like, and change habits. So we talk about that and then put together a counseling plan as appropriate after that. This process is conducive to group seminars. We do release to sort group deliverance seminars held quarterly in Tampa. Similar type of process, nights of teaching and one-on-one ministry, but we have a very powerful, trained and anointed prayer team that we use. And it's still one-on-one ministry, personal deliverance ministry in a group environment. This teaching and this process is reproducible. We hold what's called the Deliverance Training Boot Camp. to teach others how to do it. It's done in Tampa. But we also have provision to teach this course online and via DVD to people all over the world who are interested in getting trained on how to do deliverance ministry. Just some disclaimers, I guess, things we'd like to put up there just to clarify. We do not believe in any way, shape, or form that deliverance is a magic bullet. There's not demons behind every problem in our life, but by the same token, you cannot counsel demons out of people. Jesus cast them out. Christian counseling is valuable, and we see deliverance as an aspect of helping people move on in their life and in their walk with the Lord. And important to add, too, that our process and knowledge in this area is evolving. We've ministered to thousands of people, been at this over 12 years now, and we're still evolving, and the process is evolving. And we certainly don't presume in any way, shape, or form that our way is the only way. Encourage you to look at our websites, check out the testimonials. If you're interested, connect with us on Facebook. We put blog posts and things on there, and you can certainly call us at the 800 number or email us with any questions that you may have, and we'll get back to you. Thank you for watching.